Hi guys, Troublmaker here, playing Pillars of Eternity, and I am playing as a Chanter. Yes, this guy here, the dwarf, or I think he's a dwarf. He's some sort of creature of the night. Anyway, I'm playing Pillars of Eternity, and I'll be continuing on my way. Something cinematic just happened. Guy's got a bit of a saber. Hold, sir, but a moment. A hooded man waits upon the road, clad in a green cloak. He strides forward to meet you as you approach, and at a closer distance his features are revealed for those of a younger man, though lined with wariness. He appears to be favoring his left leg as he walks, and there is a dark stain upon the fabric of his trousers under the knee, as if he was masturbating. Even so, he greets you with a polite bow. I take it we'll be spared the sight of pitchforks and torches outside of our mill. The man grins crookedly. Good work, settling that feud. No doubt Trumbull will sleep more easily. Gilded Vale has seen too much conflict these days, in loss of far too many lives at the behest and fear of starvation. The village will not survive unless we come together to save it. I would seek your help, stranger, in this task. I say, who are you? Only a man determined to see the Gilded Vale restored to its former glory. There was a time, stranger, when Gilded Vale was worthy of its name. To wheat shone like gold on the hills, and the village people lived well. I don't know about that golden crops, but there were less flies around anyway. And what has become of it now? Whatever has caused the blight upon our lands, it is not the fault of its people. Raedric looks to punish us for crimes we have not committed, and in turn he is blind to his own. I am not, and he will pay for what he has done. I, Kolsk, swear it by the flame. Like many tyrants, he has surrounded himself with stronger men and women for fear of retribution. The man smiles thinly. And so you are warned. If you would press on despite that hour, I wonder if we might not help one another. What is it you want me to do? The man nods, standing a little straighter. It is a grim task that I ask of you, but I assure you there is no other option. Lord Raedric must be stopped. Too long has Gilded Vale suffered under Raedric's madness. He would cure Waiton's legacy by ensuring that there are none alive in the village to be afflicted. I fear that his own wife, Grid, may be at risk. The man has no mercy in him. We have not stood idle. My people and I breached the defenses, intent on ending Raedric's rule ourselves. We entered through the sewers under cover of the night, but we were routed. His face darkens. There are dark creatures down there in the dungeons, the work of Raedric's animancers. It falls to you, Lord Raedric has called for further reinforcements, and soon there will be no stopping him. Our time grows short, and in this hour I must beg assistance where I can. He's going to owe us more than some rubble-strewn plot of land after this. Fling him from the ramparts, or else cut his head from his shoulders. I care not. Once his throne lies empty, Gilded Vale will have the stewardship that it deserves. All right, I will find Raedric and deal with him. Then I commend you on your courage, and thank you for your assistance. But I would not send you onward without due warning. Raedric's hold is crawling with soldiers and sellswards, all loyal to Raedric. They will not take kindly to intruders. They won't take kindly to intruders. In truth, they will be all the more alert for our failed efforts. A frontal assault would be unwise. If you would brave it, you could follow our steps and seek out the entrance to the sewers at the eastern edge of the moat. He looks away. But several of my men were captured. It may be the entrance has been found and sealed anew. Those men were under my command. I would be in your debt if you found some means of helping them. Once you make it inside, seek out my old friend Nedmar. He is the high priest of Baratheon. Now the shining god is fallen. A good man, in difficult circumstances, he will listen to reason. Nedmar can help you reach Raedric, but he resides in the upper level of Raedric's hold, protected by soldiers and mercenaries. You will have to keep the shadows if you mean to reach him without alarming the entire keep. Thank you for your advice. Make good use of it. I consider it a blessing from the gods that I have found someone that understands honor and duty. Raedric's hold lies past the eastern wood, not far from the east. May Megran bring you victory, friend. I wish you luck. And with that, he walked away into the darkness, which gives me a new quest. But I don't want to do that quest just yet. Nah. I have one quest left for here, so I've done this one in the Hold. I've done this one in the Temple of Eothas. I've done this one in Blacksmith's Hammery. I've done the Windmill. I've done Ingrod's house. Now to knock over Ofra's house. Fast mode engage. Oh, I didn't notice here that you can actually control the speed here. Interesting. There's also the symbol for nighttime. And all like a jazz. Open the door! And here we wait 8 hours for this loading to complete. 8 hours have commenced. So we have a cat here. I click on it, it says cat. We have a book here. Dog-eared book. Oh, look, something I can actually steal. Grain. Oh, seriously? Okay. Nice cat. Oh, thank you. She's a sweetheart. Keeps the house clear of mice, too. I just arrived at the Guild Vale. I thought I'd get to know the locals. Were you one of the caravans? Master of Demas by chance? I was, yes. I'm afraid the rest of the caravan was killed. Oprah covers her mouth with a hand. Eye wide in horror. For a few moments she can manage nothing but a strangled, voiceless gasping, her eyes brimming with tears. I knew. I told her it was a dangerous path to take. Kaliska was always so certain she could take on any danger. Oprah sniffs. Oh, my poor sister! I'm sorry, stranger. I can't believe she's gone. If only I hadn't called her here. If I hadn't written to her, she might still be alive. Somewhere. Kaliska mentioned that she thought you needed help. Perhaps I can provide some assistance. Oh, do you mean it? Oprah looks at you hopefully, her eyes wet. I heard that you had been a help around the town, but there's little enough kindness in people these days. I didn't think it was true. I'm worried about the baby, about the legacy. I told Kaliska as much as I could, but all I know is that for a long time now, every child born in Guild Vale has been soulless or empty. It's happened to so many mothers, and Lord Raedric, he's exiled all of them, calling it a sign of the gods to save her. She sniffs. With my Hathor gone, I don't know how I'd manage if I lost my home too. I hope Kaliska could help me. They say Ranga, the old midwife, knows a way to prevent a child from being hollow-born, but she moved to the south of Anslog's Compass 2 seasons ago. The journey's too far for me. I can't make it as I am. Please, the neighbor speaks well of you. They say you are a good man. I have nobody else to turn to. I'll find Ranga for you. Alfra blinks, eyes wide. You will? Oh, gods bless you. Here, I'll give you a coin to pay her with. You needn't trouble yourself with that. I think it's a drink she fashions out of a well. I'm not sure. But it shouldn't be too much of a burden to carry back. Anslog's Compass is what we call the lagoon to the south. You have to cross the wild to get there. That's what keeps me from trying it myself. She clasps her hands together. Thank you again. Truly. You'll be saving us both. She sets a hand on her stomach, smiling through her tears. All right, off we go. This is the quest I'll be doing. A mother's plea. I kind of got caught cheating, but there doesn't seem to have been any sort of moral consequence to it. By moral consequence, I of course mean the fact that I didn't have to go to jail for what I did. All right, so we're going to go south. And with fast forward mode engage, it won't take long for me to get south. And we'll take this road to the Magran's Fork, which we have been here before, but we'll be heading further south through Magran's Fork instead of east or west. And I assume this is just a kind of a woodsy location in the middle. I can't foresee too many quests being here. It just doesn't occupy enough people. Kind of an intersection-y point. Okay. Oh, we have a wolf. Just one, though. So I'll practice my good... What has been so far good behavior. Actually, she's ranged now, so I don't have to worry too much about her.
Yes.
Well,
How may I help?
Okay, time for a few spellsy wellsies. Easy Wolf is killed.
Yes.
So we get wolf skin, obviously.
Take care of it.
See if there's anything else for me to gather in here. We get some Admist wort. Excellent. Now it's been a while since I actually tried crafting anything. Let's see if there's any food recipes I can do. No, none. But we do have some potions. So a wizard's double. Oh, interesting. Plus 20 deflection until damaged. I don't understand what that means. Deflection. Slightly faster movement speed. Higher accuracy. So we can craft that. I can only assume that these do something. Ooh, I got an achievement for that. Okay, so this is for minor endurance. We'll give this over to one of our tanks. This one's for aim, so we'll give that to our archer. Why wouldn't he desire aim? Wizard's double, we'll give that to our wizard, obviously. I don't even know if it's useful to him, but okay. And fleet feet. I don't know if anyone can actually use that. It just makes you faster. Fleet of feet. Huh. The reflection warps and twists into live cleaning. Dora. Random sword. Unfortunately not a better two-hander than what I have. Is this a location? Yeah, Azure Formation. So this is eventually going to be something. Currently it is nothing. There's no one around except for a dude with a sword. Okay, so we will now go south to Ansog's Compass. And worth noting, here's probably the place that I have to invade, I'm guessing. I don't know. It's hard to say, but we'll go to Ansog's Compass. We'll be burning through 6 more hours of gameplay here. There are literally hundreds of hours of gameplay. Most of them you'll find your time in a loading screen, convinced that you're spending more time than you actually are. This, for example, was 6 hours.
We could rest a spell.
No, what is this? This is Ezradag and Tilly. Two villagers stand by one tide's pool. They are breathing harshly, clearly winded, and look up nervously at you. If you're here to fish, we were a stranger, you'll want to avoid the compass proper. The road moving the pot to the southeast. A lot of ships wind up spread across the rocks here, so we didn't think much of the wreckage until we heard something. A terrible noise, I thought. It might be was a survivor, but he wasn't alive, moving or anything like that. What do you mean? What do you see? Corpses, walking corpses. We don't want any part of it. Whatever the cause might be, we can find something in the tide pools and head straight home. So there are a lot of shipwrecks here? All the time. It's a lovely place, but dangerous as anything to sail. Good fishing most days. I think we'll look further up the coast next time. And what are you doing here? Fishing, of course. Good tidings. Okay. Whoa! Random dudes here. Okay, let's pull him back. Let's get some spells being cast here on these Zorip. Who's this? Edring. That's not one of my guys.
What is it?
Yeah?
Huh?
Okay, so he's casting already. No, you fool. I hate the fact that there's so much friendly fire in this game. I hate it. My precious. Spell almost affecting nobody at all.
Hi?
He's almost dead. Alright. We saved the people. Oh, sorry, we did not save the people. They are all dead. Which means we get to loot all their stuff. Shield 12 deflection. I don't know if that's better than either of mine. Some cheap clothing. 17 to 24, still not good enough. These shields, though, are they better than what I have? Or are they the exact same? Medium shield. So basically the same thing that I already had. And yeah, they're dead now. I didn't fail any quests. I don't presume them to be of any use or anything along those lines. So this is a very deserty region. And right off the bat, it gives me a memory of a region in my home country called Sable Island. It was a famous location where there were many shipwrecks. Many shipwrecks.
No good.
Yes.
So there's another goblin over there who might just be chaining these guys. Yep. He's in. Oh boy.
Yes.
Let's pull back this guy real quick. I have no powers I can use anyway. I just burned. Hopefully I didn't burn through my second one of these. I'm gonna hold back on it.
Huh?
Okay, what do we have here? A Zoruk Priest. He actually might be worth targeting.
Hey.
Let's try to get everyone in the right position.
Yes.
I just don't want him being this guy here, my main guy, being completely surrounded by these things. So that looks like that could be what's happening anyway. Okay, I can hit 3 of them there. So that's pretty sweet. We have here... I think we're in this kind of situation right now. This is a pretty big threat after all. Now, what other tier powers do I have that I can use here? These are freeze damage spell.
Yeah. Mow it.
Hey.
It's like this guy actually knocked out the priest and killed him. Okay, 2. Oh, he's not dead. He's just knocked out. Now he should be dead. He's getting completely surrounded by everyone.
I don't suppose we could rest a spell.
Of course.
Referencing the fact that he doesn't have a lot of endurance left. Quarterstaff, 17 to 24 crush. Okay, but I still have better than that. So these are their homes, I guess, of these people. Yeah, this island reminds me of the area reminds me of Sable Island, which is in Canada. And Sable Island was that's a powerful one. A place that a lot of shipwrecks happened, and a lot of horses were dropped off there, and it's a weird place. How is it that so grand a journey as mine should lead to me here? The people of Drywood call this place pitiable lagoon, sight to see. But all I have experienced here is misfortune. I thought to explore the cavern by the water, only to discover it was home of sporlings. I went to see the vaunted compass and lost the bulk of my letters when I tripped over some driftwood, and as last I was made to inspect the dragon skull, on nearby only to be menaced by some foolish little Zorups. I will return to Gilladale as soon as I catch my breath. At least the Zorups do not appear to have followed. I think they killed him. Key, so, our archer might be getting a new bow. Where did I put that bow to? Or did I just not pick it up? No, I appear to have picked it up. Where is my new crossbow at? So here's the letter home. Note. Why can't I find my own crossbow? I'm so confused. I know it's in here. It must be in here. Yeah, there it is. Derpy McDerpy McDerpy. That's my new name. So this guy. Now, is this actually an improvement? 42 to 52 damage. slightly reduced crit, but overall looks like an improvement, which means I can give his bow over to her. I hope it's slightly better. Yeah, it is in fact better, so a big net bonus to damage. And this is a gull. Okay. So let's gull at this. And everyone's already organized pretty well to deal with this imminent threat. See, his knockdown is so powerful. You barely have to try once you get that knockdown because he just is out for so long. And he had no loot on him. How big is this place? It is fairly decently sized. So we have a place here called the Dial. Oops. Where is this one? Okay, there's two this time.
How may I help?
So I can get away with using a spell. Maybe even 2 spells. Oh, 3. We have a third. So I'm gonna knock that guy out. This skull is huge, actually, compared to the other one. I'm just gonna use the spell because I can, and I can generate some of that health. And that guy's dead. Okay. The hell? Oh, over here, jeez. Everywhere I turn, there's one of these guys. Okay, pull my dude around me back just a little bit, so I can allow everyone to do their hard work. And it's another 2. Archer! Huh, not even directly involved, actually. Let us change that. Who here has low hit points? That must be the our animal.
Yes, of course.
And healed it up just in time. Let's see what these guys have. Vessel flesh. So these are not advanced creatures by any means. Same, we have this thing here. It says, center of the ring is jagged stones. This boulder casts a long shadow across the sands as the sun moves overhead. So it's a... might be a primitive time device, I don't know. Just generic head covering, so it give you no stats. How exciting is that? And we have here a morning star. Okay. Well, I don't really know what this is yet, but it could become something in the future. But that is definitely a dead end. Dial. Okay, so now I'm assuming this way will be to the villain. I might as well explore... Oh, that's actually an exit. So down here has to be the way to go. Guaranteed. Okay, pull him back. Actually, just have everyone attack.
Are you
Except
sure?
for him. She can cast her, thing bob. He can do his knock down my bob. And pre-select him to fire there. Oh, lots of guys. Change his plan quickly. I'm gonna knock him out. Have him tank this one. I can bring my main guy in now. And suddenly, every shot counts suddenly. Where's my wizard?
Hey.
That guy's already been knocked down, so I'll knock down this guy.
Almost.
Miss. And that guy was just, from knockdown position, just insta-killed, insta-gibbed. God, these guys do carry around a lot of weapons and shields. All useless, of course. Okay, so nothing to gather here. I always like to kind of go every single area, get rid of that fog of war, just so I can see if there's anything to even gather. And could this be it? Piles of skulls everywhere. Okay, before I go south, I should venture over east here. And there is some sort of cave here, which I can explore later on. But for now, just kill this guy off with as little trouble as possible. And of course, he always has his friend with him.
What is it?
What is it?
No.
No good.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yes?
Yeah, these Zorup things, they die actually very, very easily. Okay, what's this? A cave portal. Interesting. Okay. More of their weapons, more of their tongues, more of their shields. As we sally forth. This has got to be here. Doesn't it? Ranga and Tana. Alright. You find yourself facing a towering I don't know, woman. Her skin is warm gold brown of a dying sunset, with pale fish white patches at the throat and hands, wavy red-brown hair pulled into tight braids around a stripe of bare skin that follows the curve of her skull. Flows down over her broad shoulders. Have you come for medicine and craftworks or share the fire? Oprah sent me here. She says that you know some way to ensure that her child is not hollowborn. Ah, more of Lord Raedric's frightened flock, she nods slowly. You are kind to come all this way. Poor Oprah must be beside herself. I imagine she gave you something for a payment. Whatever it is, you keep it. I don't need coin. I need you to do something for me instead. Ranga points inland. There is a Zorup tribe to the northeast, led by one of their priests, Tada. Was exiled from there some time ago, and their scouts still lurk around this place, waiting for an opportunity to end his life. The Zorup lets out a rattling squawk, head drooping. One day, I have to go for supplies. I will come back to find my assailant slain. How will I help anyone then? She shakes her head. You rid me of this nuisance, and I will do what I can for Oprah, and throw in something for you, too. I had to kill the Zorups on the way here. They won't bother you anymore. Truly? You're very efficient with your favors here. Something for your trouble. She nods and claps her hands once. Good, then I shall set my attention now upon the remedy for Oprah. I will get started on the mixtures, but I need one more ingredient. Some spores from the creatures in that cave there. She points just north of here, a little stretch in the beast. Sporelings, they call themselves. It is a useful material. I need one for the mixture. You are welcome to any others you find. I'll go find some. Good, I will prepare the rest while you are gone. Once you return, you should not take very long to finish. Okay. So I guess I'll be doing this cave next time, just because I am running kind of short on time right now. And yeah, it'll be right here. So, see you guys probably tomorrow.